In the olden days, who did people pray when they needed a bit of a financial luck? For thousands of years, humanity has looked to gods and spirits as the divine guardians of fortune. The desire for a life of abundance, free from worry, is a story as old as civilization itself. But today, we are going on a global tour. We'll see how different cultures imagine the protectors of wealth, and their stories can teach us about what fortune really means. We start in ancient India with the god who inspired this whole video series, Kuber. Often shown as a stout, pot bellied man, Kuber is the very picture of wealth. He is the king of the Yakshas, nature spirits who guard the earth's hidden treasures. He is the official treasurer for all the other gods. Legend says Kuber originally ruled the magnificent golden city of Lanka, that is, until his ambitious half brother, the demon king Ravana, stormed the city and stole his throne, forcing Kuber to escape. He set up a new kingdom near the sacred Mount Kailash, close to the great god Shiva. He is known as Ekkeko, or the yellow one-eyed god. He was blinded in one eye by Parvati. From India, we head west to ancient Greece. We have Plutus, the Greek god of wealth. He was the son of Demeter, the goddess of harvest, and his story has a fascinating twist. Unlike Kuber, who had lost one eye, Plutus is completely blind. According to the Greek myths, Zeus blinded him so he would hand out his gifts from the overflowing cornucopia he carries without any prejudice. This meant that he gave wealth to both the good and the wicked, the smart and the foolish, completely at random. His blindness is a powerful metaphor for how unpredictable luck can be. Plutus is often shown as being lame. This symbolizes that wealth can take up a long time to show up, but it has wings, which means that it can disappear as quickly as it came. He is a potent reminder that fortune is fickle. Now we journey east again to China, where one name is on everyone's mind during the Lunar New Year. This is Kaishen, the god of wealth. In many popular traditions, Caishen is a magnificent figure in fine silks who rides a fearsome black tiger and carries a tool that can turn stone into gold. His arrival is a joyous event celebrated with fireworks as families and businesses open doors to invite his prosperous energy for the year. Kaishan isn't just one being, he is believed to have multiple incarnations. It's like a position, some of whom were real historical figures known for their integrity. Caishen represents active prosperity, the wealth that comes from good business, fair deals, and circulation of money. He teaches that fortune is something to be welcomed, grown, and shared to keep it flowing. Over in the emerald green hills of Ireland, we meet a very different kind of wealth deity. This is the Dagda, the chieftain of the Irish gods. He is not a slender figure covered in gold, but a large fatherly giant known simply as the good god. His power isn't a bag of coin. This was a vessel of plenty, one of his people's greatest treasures. Dagda controls life and death as well as weather and crops. He naturally represents abundance, hospitality, and the idea that true prosperity is found when a community has everything it needs. In this video, we are hopping across continents and centuries of belief. And if you're enjoying this tour of wealth gods, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and tells me that you want more stories like this. Our journey now takes us to Japan, where we find a figure who might look a little familiar. His name is Bishamonten. He's one of the seven lucky gods, but his roots trace right back to India. He is a Japanese evolution of Vaishravana, which is another name for Kubera because he was the son of Vishravas. But as the story traveled, the god changed. And unlike the chubby Kubera, Bishamonten is a fierce and mighty warrior in full armor. In one hand, he holds a spear to fight off evil, and in the other, a small pagoda that symbolizes a storehouse of sacred treasures. Kuber in India is a god of fortune. Bishamonten is more widely revered in Japan as a god of warriors and a protector of righteous people and holy law. Now we journey to West Africa to the Yoruba people of Nigeria and Benin. Here, wealth isn't measured in gold coins, but in the strength of iron. Meet Ogun, the powerful Orisha or deity of iron, war, and labor. He is a patron of blacksmiths, hunters, warriors, and anyone who uses metal tools to build their world. A legend says that when the Orishas first came to earth, a great dense forest blocked their path. It was Ogun who grabbed his iron machete and cleared the way for gods and humanity to move forward. Ogun's wealth isn't about just having things, it's about creation, innovation, and strength. His power is in the forge, in the ability to turn raw ore into tools that build civilizations. Let's travel now to the high altitudes of the Andes Mountains in South America. Here we meet a different kind of deity, small, cheerful, and always smiling. This is Ekkeko. Ekkeko is a small man with a mustache, wearing traditional Andean clothes. But what makes him special is that he's covered in miniature items, tiny bags of grain, little household goods, and even mini models of cars, houses, and cash. Ekkeko represents a very personal vision of wealth, built not on huge treasures but on fulfilling the specific, heartfelt desires for a good, prosperous life. From the jewel Kuber to the demonic shadow of Mammon, our journey shows that the gods of wealth are as diverse as we are. The meaning can be different, the interpretation can be different, and as we go from culture to culture or country to country, the whole idea changes. We have seen that wealth is a responsibility in Indian culture, but in Greek mythology, it's random luck. It is a fortress to be protected in Japanese culture and as something forged from skill in Africa and Scandinavia. So, what exactly is wealth? Is it a pile of gold, a cauldron that never runs dry, or the skill in your own two hands? Maybe the ancients can teach us that it's all of these things put together. Which god of wealth did you find most interesting in this video? And do you have similar figure from your own culture? Share the story in the comments below. I'd love to learn from you. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more adventures into our world's most amazing stories. Until next time, stay curious. May the gods of wealth be with you.